My first proper day off in ages, so let's paint. I found this huge tub of blue paint, blue acrylic paint, and I thought, best idea ever, let's paint a blue face. I was in the process of watching BlackBean CMS doing a beautiful portrait, and I thought, I want to paint, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna paint. It's been a while since I actually just sat down and painted the first thing that comes to mind. For this one specifically, I had about 3 mirrors around myself. This isn't a self-portrait, but I just wanted to kind of have sort of like something to look at so I know what a face looks like, you know, where the lights hit and stuff like that. So yeah, this isn't me, but it probably has parts of my face in it. As well as that, I always end up, when I do a painting that's just spur of the moment, they always end up blue. I don't really know what that's about, but maybe I just have too much blue paint on my hands. If you're wondering what my canvas is as well, so I recently quit my last job where I was working in a cafe, and they had switched up their menu boards from the autumn menu boards, or summer autumn I suppose, to the winter menu boards. And you know, I was offered the opportunity to take these boards. I've got like, I don't know, 10 of them now. They're huge boards. So yeah, I nabbed them and now I'm using them to paint on. I think in total I've done about 3 paintings now on these menu boards. This video contains 2 of those paintings. There's a third one that maybe I'll do a video on, but it's halfway finished now, so it's not much. I can't really show you a process video since I didn't film the process. Back to BlackBean CMS. Inspiration, honestly. Like, if you haven't seen his work, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You're living under a rock. Go watch his stuff. It's amazing. But every time I watch his videos, I'm like, why am I not painting in this moment right now? So I thought, you know what? While I'm watching him, let's just crack my paints out, get my paintbrushes, my little tiny easel, and these these menu boards that I have now for some reason, and just crack at it. See what we make. I need to get new paints, to be honest. I don't know why I have this, like, I got those little teeny weeny acrylic paints from, I think, Arteza. I'm not entirely sure what the company's called. They're great, love them. But they run out real quick because they're so tiny, and I don't paint often enough to get massive tubes of paint constantly. I'm not even entirely sure why I have this massive tube of blue paint, but I thought, you know, I'll use it, I'll paint with it for this project. It's a lovely shade, why not? Though I did use some of the small darker blue Arteza paints. Arteza? I don't know. Just to get those shadows and things like that. Something real fun and unintentional with this painting as well. I painted so wet and so sloppy on this portrait that the eyes are currently like, you can see it in real time as this is painting. In real time is better. Whatever. It's bleeding. The whites of the eyes are bleeding, and it just makes her look so sad. Like she's crying. And that's not to say that I'm upset with that. I really enjoy how that looks. Like, just a real sad blue lady. And I didn't at all have like an idea in mind for this portrait. I genuinely just went in with this blue paint and was like, whatever comes out, you know? Specifically as well with this board was, I stomped this board in half, so it's 2 smaller boards, which is easier to fit on my easel. Also, sorry if I sound a little faster paced than my usual videos. I've eaten so many sweets that were a leaving gift from the people I used to work with at the cafe. They gave me like a huge tub of sweets, and I've been sort of not, nibbling on those the whole day, and now I have like too much energy. At this point, she's really coming into her own. You can kind of see, who she is. Her eye is still very much melting. I feel like maybe I made those cheekbones real sharp. Maybe too sharp. I don't know. I'm into it, kind of. Still have the lattice fries poking out of her left ear, though, which is it's a bit silly. This part's always my favourite part in any portrait. Just getting those little catch lights, those little shines, making the face really pop. Really human, You can just see me struggling to decide whether or not to add anything else. Ooh, okay, and yeah, now we're switching the old canvas over. A finger there to say 1 moment, please ignore my bed. So this was the other half of it. As you can see, that's the old menu. Very fun. And swashing around. I do bring the other canvas back. I keep calling them canvases. They're not a canvas, but still. I didn't prime this one. I primed the last one. I had the I forgot what it's called. That sort of white, gritty sort of primer stuff that you put on canvases and boards and things. I can't think of the name at the moment. I'll write it up on the thing if I remember in a second. Anyway, the point was I didn't do it on this one. I ran out. So there's points in the painting when I first put the paint down, because I'd put the paintbrush in the water. That's another thing. I used the same paintbrush for both these paintings. The whole thing. I know there's another paintbrush sort of sat in there, and there's like a series of paintbrushes underneath the easel. Didn't touch them. Didn't use them. Just use this one thick brush. Just don't know why. But yeah, I didn't prime this canvas. And it got a bit weird and gunky at the bottom of the painting. It's fine. The painting came out fine, so I'm not really complaining. I've been wanting to make more YouTube content. BlackBean CMS, who I mentioned previously, and also Miss Trixie Mattel, a drag queen on here. Both of them the last week have been sort of getting in my head. Not me personally, obviously, but with their videos. And Trixie put in a video recently about how it's different with her YouTube versus how she was in her, reality TV and stuff. She was saying, reality TV, you gotta wait for all these people to sign you through kind of thing. But with YouTube, you can make whatever and just, do whatever you want. And I thought, she's right. And why am I not utilizing that more? I think as an artist, YouTube is definitely the sort of place the artists should frequent more. Like, no one can really stop you from showing your art on here. And I think that's a shame that we don't, well, at least I didn't think of it beforehand. And I know, I will make more videos in the future. I know I will. But they will probably be spattered, and, I'm not going to be a consistent person. I'm not going to specifically choose a day each week, because that's not me. I can't keep up with that sort of lifestyle. And that's fine. I don't think that's an issue. I'm gonna be honest with you as well. I didn't like this one, this painting. I loved the first one. But this girl, she's not doing it for me. There's something about her face. I like her eyes. I went a little bit more specific with these eyes, I think. Whereas the other ones kind of did their own thing, started melting. These ones I specifically, made them look a bit more human. There's just something about her, though. I don't like her. I thickened that neck finally, though. That was been bugging me. On the side where the word new is, just, oh my god. Yeah, see, here I am, sort of tidying up those eyes. They look a little bit more human. I'm filming at an angle as well, so that doesn't help. They look better. Everything looks better in person than it does online generally. I think my camera's just shocking. Oh yeah, so now, I went for a nice orange background on both these goils. No other reason than the fact that orange is opposite blue on the color wheel. Thought that, it's fun, make them stand out, make them pop. The initial orange is Arteza, but here we go, bringing back the first girly. But yeah, the orange paint is the Arteza paint. And can I just say that easel panicked me then with that whole moving that around, and you can see my drink now in the corner. Jesus. So yeah, I left her down in the corner for a bit to dry out a little bit while I painted her sister, and you can see now that the left eye, or right eye I suppose, in this angle, in the camera, it's doing its own thing. It's proper, it's down her cheek now. She's crying. She's sad. I don't know what she's sad about, but she's sad. God, this angle really is not it. Oof. I just realized too, I am using a different brush with this orange paint. Just me now rushing the background a bit now, the end here, just trying to get it all covered, or at least mostly covered. And she's done! You like that? I learned how to do audio tricks. And here they are, the girls, the finished girls, the girlies. Yeah, a really big fan of the bigger one. The first one, love her. She's great. Second one, she just, nah. Oh, glamour shots. I don't know why I span the camera around like that. Ignore that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you leave a like, maybe a comment, whatever you feel like. You don't have to if you don't want to. We're just here to make art and have a good time. Anyway, see you later. See you later, skater, if you do pop by for the next video, or whatever that is. Thanks for watching.